Section 50. Sauti continued. The minister said, "That king of kings, then tired with hunger and exertion, and having placed the snake upon the shoulders of that Muni, came back to his capital. The Muni had a son born of a cow of the name of Shringin. He was widely known, possessed of great prowess and energy, and very wrathful. Going every day to his preceptor, he was in the habit of worshipping him, commanded by him. Shringin was returning home when he heard from a friend of his about the insult of his father by thy parent. And, O tiger among kings, he heard that his father, without having committed any fault, was bearing motionless like a statue upon his shoulders a dead snake placed thereon. O king, the rishi insulted by thy father was severe in ascetic penances, the foremost of munis, the controller of passions, pure and ever engaged in wonderful acts. His soul was enlightened and with ascetic penances, and his organs and their functions were under complete control. His practices and his speech were both very nice. He was content and without avarice. He was without meanness of any kind and without envy. He was old and used to observe the vow of silence, and he was a refuge whom all creatures might seek in distress. Such was the rishi insulted by thy father. The son, however, of that rishi in wrath cursed thy father. Though young in years, the powerful one was old in ascetic splendor. Speedily touching water, he spake, burning as it were with spiritual energy and rage, these words in allusion to thy father: "Behold the power of my asceticism, directed by my words, the snake Takshaka, a powerful energy and virulent poison, shall within 7 nights hence burn with his poison the wretch that hath placed the dead snake upon my unoffending father." And having said this, he went to where his father was, and seeing his father, he told him of his curse. The tiger among rishis thereupon sent to thy father a disciple of his, named Kaurmukha, of amiable manners and possessed of every virtue. And having rested a while after arrival at court, he told the king everything, saying in the words of his master, "Thou hast been cursed, O king, by my son. Takshaka shall burn thee with his person. Therefore, O king, be careful." O Janamejaya, hearing those terrible words, thy father took every precaution against the powerful snake Takshaka. And when the 7th day had arrived, a Brahmana rishi named Kashyapa desired to come to the monarch. But the snake Takshaka saw Kashyapa, and the prince of snakes spake unto Kashyapa without loss of time, saying, "Where dost thou go so quickly, and what is the business on which thou goest?" Kashyapa replied, saying, "O Brahmana, I am going whither King Parikshit, that best of the Kurus, is. He shall today be burned by the poison of the snake Takshaka. I go there quickly in order to cure him. In fact, in order that protected by me, the snake may not bite him to death." The Takshaka answered, saying, "Why dost thou seek to revive the king to be bitten by me? I am that Takshaka, O Brahmana. Behold the wonderful power of my poison. Thou art incapable of reviving that monarch when bite by me." So saying, Takshaka then and there bit a lord of the forest, a banyan tree, and the banyan, as soon as it was bit by the snake, was converted into ashes. But Kashyapa, O king, revived it. Takshaka thereupon tempted him, saying, "Tell me thy desire." And Kashyapa too, thus addressed, spake again unto Takshaka, saying, I go there from desire of wealth. And Takshaka thus addressed then spake unto the ice-soul Kashyapa in these soft words, O sinless one, take from me more wealth than what thou expects from that monarch, and go back thy way. And Kashyapa, that foremost of men, thus addressed by the snake, and receiving from him as much wealth as he desired, wended back his way. And Kashyapa, wending back his way, Takshaka, approaching in disguise, blasted with the fire of his poison thy virtuous father, the first of kings, then staying in his mansion with all precautions. And after that thou wast, O tiger among men, been installed on the throne. And O best of monarchs, we have thus told thee all that we have seen and heard. Cruel though the account is, and hearing all about the discomfiture of the monarch thy father, and of the insult to the Rishi Uttanka, decides thou that what should follow. Sauti continued, King Janamejaya, that chastiser of enemies, then spake unto all his ministers, and he said, When have ye learned all that happened upon that banyan reduced to ashes by Takshaka, and which, wonderful as it is, was afterwards revived by Kashyapa? Assuredly my father could not have died, for the poison could have been neutralized by Kashyapa with his mantras. That worst of snakes of sinful soul thought within his mind that if Kashyapa received the king bid by him, he, Takshaka, would be an object of ridicule in the world, owing to the neutralization of his poison. Assuredly, having thought so, he pacified the Brahmana. I have devised a way, however, of inflicting punishment upon him. I like to know, however, ye saw or heard what happened in the deep solitude of the forest, with the words of Takshaka and the speeches of Kashyapa. Having known it, I shall devise the means of exterminating the snake race. The ministers said, Hear, O monarch of him who told us before of the meeting between the foremost Brahmanas and that prince of snakes in the woods. A certain person, monarch, had climbed up the tree containing some dry branches with the object of breaking them for sacrificial fuel. He was not perceived either by the snake or by the Brahmana, and O king, that man was reduced to ashes along with the tree itself. And O king of kings, he was revived with the tree by the power of the Brahmana. That man, a Brahmana's menial, having come to us, represented fully everything as it happened between Takshaka and the Brahmana. Thus have we told thee, O king, all that we have seen and heard. And having heard it, O tiger among kings, ordained that which should follow. Sauti continued, King Janamejaya, having listened to the words of his ministers, was sorely afflicted with grief, and began to weep, and the monarch began to squeeze his hands, and the lotus-eyed king began to breathe a long and hard breath, shed tears, and shrieked aloud, and possessed with grief and sorrow, shedding copious tears and touching water according to the form, the monarch spake, and reflecting for a moment, as if settling something in his mind, the angry monarch, addressing all ministers, said these words, I have heard your account of my father's ascension to heaven. Know ye now what my fixed resolve is. I think no time must be lost in avenging this injury upon the wretch Takshaka that killed my father. He burned my father, making shrinking only secondary cause. From malignity alone he made Kashyapa return. If that Brahmana had arrived, my father assuredly would have lived. What would he have lost if the king had revived by the grace of Kashyapa and the precautionary measures of his ministers? From ignorance of the effects of my wrath, he prevented Kashyapa, that excellent of Brahmanas, whom he could not defeat, from coming to my father with the desire of reviving him. The act of aggression is great on the part of the wretch Takshaka, who gave wealth unto that Brahmana in order that he might not revive the king. I must now avenge myself on my father's enemy to please myself. The Rishi Uttanka and you all. So ends the 50th section in the Astika Parva of the Adi Parva.